Alright, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mole Trap, and I'm here with Combat EX, and we are going to be doing a dual commentary on these two players that you see in front of you. GGPlay is on the left, new recruit for CJ Entis, an old, well, not an old, but a veteran of StarCraft, and Stork on the right, representing Samsung Khan, and this is going to be the fourth game of the match between those two teams. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and we are off. Just a little bit of countdown there for syncing purposes. Now, I do have to spoil one part of this game for you guys right off the bat, because this is going to be a bit of an investment if you're going to watch this game, because this game is ridiculously long. It is an hour and 20 minutes long, approximately. Might be a little more, might be a little less. So you're in this for the long haul if you're going to be watching this game right here, folks. So just keep that in mind. And also because of that, see Stork, by the way, in blue here in the bottom left. And I'll mention the players here more in a little bit. And GGPlay is going to be in the top right. He's going to be in orange. He's the Zerg player. But yeah, so this is going to be long. I'm sure there's going to be points in time where it's going to get slow because no game can last an hour and a half and be action-packed the entire time. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit more laid-back commentary probably because we're there. So there's going to be times where nothing's going to be going on, and me and Combat are just going to have to hang out and chat about MSL or something like that. So just keep that in mind. And it'll be fun though. It's hopefully going to be a flipping epic game. So Stork bottom left looks like he's setting up for a normal a fast expansion build, and he's sending a scout out here. And GGPlay in the top right. We're gonna have to see what he does next. He's either gonna plant down a pool first, or it looks like he's saving up for a hatchery, which is probably gonna be what we're gonna see on this kind of a map. This is Andromeda. And this is the map where there's 3 bases, like all right near the spawn point. So it's really, really easy to get 3 bases, especially for Zerg. So it basically makes for longer macro games, and that's might be one of the reasons why this game is turned into epic. Anyway, so Combat, what do you think so far about the builds? Looks like Stork put down his forge. What do you think we're going to see next from him?
Well, yeah, Combat here again, and so far everything's regular. Stork did put down his forge, except I'm pretty sure if he scouted GGPlay first and saw him go for the 12 hatch build, he probably would have put down his Nexus before his forge. Again, he just wanted to be a little bit safe, because obviously it's not that big of an investment, the forge, and he's going to be Nexus a little bit delayed, but again, that won't make any, it'll make like a little bit of a difference, but nothing too much. And it was actually kind of a funny story. Let me tell you guys about this. And by the way, GGPlay going for 11 pool also, so pretty much standard from both players. And so I go to Molchat one day, I'm like, so you want to do a dual, sorry, I'm like, do you want to do a dual commentary sometime? And he's like, sure. And then I'm like, how about Stork versus GGPlay? And he's like, alright. And then today he messaged me, he's like, it's an hour and 25 minutes long. And I'm like, what the hell? An hour and 25 minutes long? And then I'm like thinking about it for a while, and then I'm like, actually, you know what? Let's do this. This is gonna be a pretty sick game. And Stork is my second favorite player, so yeah, I'm like, we're definitely doing this. This is a pretty sick game. And right now, GGPlay taking his 3rd expansion, and since they're all 3 close together, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be safe with that. And nothing really special going on. Something to note, Stork did put down his gateway, so GGPlay will have to invest in some Zerglings, and he is getting those Zerglings right now. And GGPlay did scout this, so yeah, both players playing pretty much standard right now, and nothing special at all actually happening from either player. Yeah, so you can talk about the player stats and everything now, Moltrap.
Yeah, so basically I kind of thought the same thing, where I was like, yeah, I don't know about that. That's a long game. Sorry about that. Hold on a second. I don't know if I want to do the whole... And then I was like, wait. Yes, I do. That'd be flippin' awesome. It's gonna be totally epic. And, yeah, so... it should be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to this game a lot. Stork is one of my favorite players. Honestly, he's on the verge of not being one of my favorite players because he keeps letting me down all the time. And, interestingly, it looks like GGPlay decided to chase Stork's,
What the heck?
Oh, not even watching the StarCraft game. That's freaking hilarious. Played some kind of crazy Tetris or something on her phone. Come on, it's gonna be an interesting game. Watch the game, honestly. Watch the game. Yeah. So GGPlay. By the way, I do apologize. Sometimes and we've tried many times to try and figure out why this does this and try and change it, but for some reason combat's software will play back some stuff sometimes, so I apologize for any echoes there, but we're going to try and avoid that. GGPlay putting down another hatchery and not even going after Stork's base with those links. He's just using all of his links to chase that probe around. So he's like, well, his base is hecka far away, and he knows that I've got links, so there's nothing I can do, so I'm just going to go for mass econ. So that's what he seems to be doing here. And Stork getting a robo facility, so looks like, well, it looks to me as if he's probably going to be going for probably some sort of Sarah Reaver. Is that what you think also?
Yeah, he's definitely going to be doing that. This start clearly shows Stork is going to be going for Sarah Reaver, and I'll tell you a little bit about Sarah Reaver. Basically, Stork realized that the first three expansions are really close to each other, and with Sarah Reaver, you have mass maneuverability around the map because you have like coursers, which are super fast units, and then shuttles with speed, which are also super fast. And Stork figured those three bases are like right next to each other, so he can go back and forth. Reaver dropped their mineral line really fast, and that's actually really smart on his part by going this strategy, because now he can just go back and forth and it'll keep GGPlay on his toes, and he won't be able to just attack Stork right away because he's going to be busy defending his own expansions like that. So yeah, they're kind of genius on, well, not genius, but I guess it's just smart on Stork's part for doing that. And yeah, he is going for a Sarah Reaver though, definitely. And there we go, the robotics facility, robotics support play to stamp the Stair Reaver that Stork's going for. And oh, Stork scouted this fourth expansion. This could also be a really key point right now because he scouted the fourth expansion. So now this makes GGPlay very, very spread out. Not extremely large amount of stuff. Sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted there, but not really spread out, but spread out enough for Stork to do a lot of damage to him. And Hydralisk trying to attack this air, but knowing Stork, he obviously won't let that Courser die. And yeah, but Sarah Reaver definitely, and we'll see how he reacts to the 4 base Zerg right now.
Yeah, and he sees the Spire too, so he knows the Spire is coming up. Obviously he knew the Hydralisk Den was there because there was Hydralisks, and usually Hydralisk Den, yeah, kind of indicates to a player that, well, there's, never mind. But yeah, you're right, that's going to be probably his first target because that base in the bottom right is so far away from his other bases. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't go for the kind of the 3 o'clock base, since that'd be a lot closer there. Maybe he tried to make it hidden, and so that's, but yeah, Stork scouted that. And Stork saw the Spire as well, so it looks like maybe GGPlay, he might be trying to get some Scourges out, try and keep the Corsair count down, keep the number of Corsairs Stork has low before he builds up enough, because once Stork builds up, like, that's Much and Firebat Hero, by the way, they played the other day and in the MSL, and Much owned Firebat Hero, and then did that mocking little heart of pylons just to show him who was boss. So that's why they both kind of, that's why Firebat Hero laughed when they showed them both on the screen there. Looks like Stork does have Reavers at his front door already, so he's going to be safe against any kind of attack, any sort of, but it didn't look like, obviously, GGPlay was going for that. But yeah, it looks like he's trying to get some Scourges out to try and pick off a few Corsairs while he can, because once he gets like 6 Corsairs, there'll be nothing any amount of Scourges can do unless he does some crazy tactics with sending in Mutas or something like that. But six Corsairs will basically destroy any number of Scourges that come at them at the same time. So, looks like he was going to try and camp out over that Stargate and pick off a Corsair that was coming out, but it's not going to happen. At least he gets a scout in, though. 2 robo facilities, what does that mean?
Well, yeah, he's going heavy Sarah Reaver, obviously, and this is actually smart on GGPlay's part by getting this 4th expansion, because a typical counter to Sarah Reaver is, because the Protoss has to focus their army on one base, as Stork is doing right now, it's very hard for Protoss to kill like 5 bases at once, and so spreading his armies out will help. And he is going for this 4th base, and that Reaver was in range of that sunken, but no worries because he moved it back. And now Corsair's killing Overlords, and what the hell, that Scarab was like a hero Scarab or something. It just chased that drone all the way to its death. I don't even know if it died or not, but that'd be pretty cool. And right now he's targeting the hatchery. I don't know why GGPlay is not making the Hydras. Oh, okay. He's going from both sides, and these 2 Reavers, I don't know. Oh, smart. Stork actually made that survive. I actually thought I was gonna die, but who am I? Like, Stork's obviously better than me, and that did survive. and yeah, so heavy Sarah Reaver, 2 Stargates up also. So
Jesus,
you're gonna definitely be seeing.
2 Stargates.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna be seeing a fleet beacon soon, and no, it's not for carriers. Believe me, it's for disruption web, and that is like a backbone in Sarah Reaver because that just kills Hydralisk pretty badly. Well, not disruption web itself, but like its use with Sarah Reaver.
Oh
Bro, oh my
shit!
God,
Oh shit!
pure genius. And well, I don't know if it's gonna do anything because 4 Reavers against like 5 Hydralisks. Yeah, there's no competition there, but. Burrow is very smart. It's also another very good counter to Sarah Reaver, and he unburrows them, except I don't think that was a good time to unburrow because now Stork realizes that GGPlay has unburrow or has the burrow research, so he's going to be aware of it. And I think GGPlay could have used it in a more worthwhile situation because he didn't gain anything there. He still lost that hatchery. So if GGPlay, well, he's obviously smart, but like if he was thinking about it, I think he should have used it at a better situation. He's burrowing lings all across the map. Lings or Hydralisks, not sure what they are, but he's burrowing them all across the map. So he's definitely going to be knowing where Stork is going. And Sarah Reaver, again, I'll tell you some quick counters to it. Fleet Beacon going up, so you will be seeing Destruction Web. Some quick counters to Sarah Reaver are basically either you can go quick Hive and go Devourers, because they really kill the shit out of Corsairs, and sorry for cursing, but yeah, and lots of Hydras burrowed here, so if Sarah's somehow just managed to go on top of that, then I'm pretty sure 2 Reavers or something are going to die. And yeah, so either you can go Devourers and Mutalisks and maybe Guardians if you have enough gas, or you can expand like crazy and go Hydralisks. And Burrow is also really needed because you need a scout where your opponent is, and Burrow is like really key because you can see, and holy crap, that's a lot of Scourges. I don't know if it's really worth it because this Corsairs can easily melt Scourges, and yeah, 4 Reavers are going to pick this hatchery off, this being made hatchery off really easily. And I don't know, do you think the Scourges are a good,
Oh
are
crap!
good
Here they
use? Oh my
come!
god.
Here they
Oh,
come! Here they come! One
oh,
kill, I
okay,
think.
yeah.
One kill, I think.
Yeah, so Scourge is definitely not worth it, but I don't know. How do you think GGPlay is gonna do against this Sarah strat? Nice kind of build here. That was kind of like a castle type. 2 pylons at the side, cannons at the front, and then Nexus in the middle. I kind of like that. But anyways, yeah. So you go talk because I don't know what else to say right now. It's pretty much.
No, that's okay. First of all, on the Lings, it's interesting that I don't remember seeing it before Jaedong did that, and that's kind of how he beat Stork in their OSL finals. Actually, was burying Lings everywhere, and that's how he was able to see everything that Stork did all over the map. But you're right, he doesn't have observers out. Oh, I thought he was gonna fly over those burrowed Hydras, and he still might. If he does, that could be bad if he's able to pick off the shuttles. And at least he's going to be able to attack those Reavers from behind. And Stork very intelligently pulling his forces back, pulling them out there. That was close, though. That was a really good tactic by GGPlay, burrowing them up on that hill, up on that ridge, so that they could fire down. And because you saw before, the Hydras came out from Burrow, and they just melted. There was nothing they could do. And so putting them up on that ridge, obviously the Scarabs can't jump. And so there was nothing they could do, and so Stork had to pull out there. So that was a really good tactic there, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did that in another location as well. But Stork is just completely owning here. There's the Disruption Web. Scourge is going in, not doing a single lick of damage. Disruption Web sunken, gets completely taken out by the Reavers there. And Disruption Webbing the Hydras too. Man, GGPlay is just getting worked by this Sarah Reaver strategy. This is really not going for his favor at all, and he might even take out these 3 hatcheries. He's going to take out 1, probably 2, and actually he might have to pull out now that there's not enough disruption web around. It looked like he lost 1 Reaver, but he actually got his shuttle out, so pretty good in fact. And GGPlay still trying to expand to the bottom right, and every time he does, Stork just waltzes over there with his Reavers and just picks it off. And we'll see if he can react quickly enough with his disruption web here. A 3rd shuttle coming in. More Reavers on the ground. That is a ridiculous amount of Reavers. Although GGPlay at least was able to sneak his Hydras in there and pick 1 off, pick 2 off, and they're all pretty damaged here. So actually, this attack fails. Those Hydras picking off those Reavers. Stork looking a little disappointed. I wonder if they were like out of Scarabs or something, because usually usually 5 Reavers will take out 10 Hydralisks, almost certainly. But somehow he managed to pick off all those Reavers, and Stork just wasn't paying attention. Once he got surrounded, usually you would have seen him pick all his Reavers up and run away, but he didn't do it that time. And some more Scourges coming in, but yeah, the Scourge is just not doing anything. He's just kind of trying to hope that he can catch Stork off guard and Scourge them while they're en route to someplace. And whoa, Corsairs flying over some Hydras, but there's just way too freaking many Corsairs right now. That's like a dozen Corsairs. This is ridiculous. Is there any how can he switch, like how can GGPlay deal with this many Corsairs?
Well, yeah, I think he's gonna after he realizes that he's getting owned by these Corsairs. I don't know. I'm not counting on it, but maybe he switches to Devourers because Devourers own Corsairs just like Corsairs own Scourges. Not really, but like that's you get what I mean. And yeah, at that battle right there, the reason Stork lost that was because he wasn't paying attention. Actually, if you noticed, he dewebbed so much later than he could have. He lost like a good 2-3 reavers just by dewebbing really late. And I'm gonna say deweb, save some energy, and not say disruption web because, well, I'm lazy like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
right now, I don't know. He's putting his shuttles here, and you really constantly need to be harassing with Xer Reaver. You can't let the Zerg build up a lot of Hydralisks because a lot of Hydralisks versus a lot of Reavers. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say it like that, but yeah, brilliant disruption webbing. Wow, that's a lot of. This is a lot of Sares, and he's disruption webbing his own Reaver. Bad idea. Obviously bad idea, and he has to retreat. And yeah, he's coming in from lots of sides, and that's a lot. I would say that's two control groups of Corsairs. I'm not even lying. That'd be, and I don't know why. This is if at the end of this game, if we have to say the reason, if I'm not
Oh,
even saying, oh
oh,
my god, oh my god. Yeah, so those are too many Scourges just being wasted. He's wasted a good 500, if not more, gas just losing Scourges to absolutely nothing. And he's going into real macro mode right now. As a quick overview of expansions, I can't see it that well, but I'd say GGPlay has 5 expansions and Stork has 4. That would be my best guess. I don't know, Motab, you can probably correct me on that. But yeah, another expansion. Yeah, sorry. Stork has 3 expansions. I was already counting that one as it was made because I was looking in the mini map. But yeah, I don't know. I might be wrong. You can correct me on that. And right
no, it
now,
looks right.
yeah, GG
No, it
plays
looks
pretty.
right.
Yeah, GG plays pretty much getting. I'm not saying he's getting owned because he has six bases probably now. Wow, he has 6 bases and 3 Stargates. Holy crap, 3 Stargates. I wouldn't be surprised if he switched to carriers anytime soon because 3 Stargates means like, well, 3 times as many Corsairs. And yeah, there's no ways with Ser Reaver you can't possibly break a Protoss's front door because there's like cannons and Reavers, and that's pretty much like a Zerg ownage choke right there. So yeah, there's no way he could probably break that. So he knew he wasn't gonna break it. And yeah, Hive Tech is up. So I don't think you'll be expecting Ultralisks because Ultralisk just isn't the way to counter Serrier. Again, I'm gonna keep that idea still open, the Devourer idea, but I'm not. Don't be surprised if he doesn't do Devourers. But yeah, that idea is always there. And yeah, Scourges, I don't even know why he's making them. This is a big mistake on his part. These Scourges, he already realizes how much Corsairs Stork has. I don't know why he's constantly making them. Maybe he's trying to get lucky, like if Stork's Corsairs are not attack moving, or if they're just staying still. Maybe pick off a lot of Corsairs like that. But holy crap, the amount of Corsairs he has, even if he loses like 5 from Scourges, I'm pretty sure that won't make a difference. And another attack going on here, or about to go on. Stork going to go harass him again. You go talk about this attack. I think I've talked enough.
That's alright. Yeah, he did get lucky. He picked off like 1 Corsair, but again, you're right. He lost like 20 Scourges to pick off like 2 Corsairs or something, whatever it was. And he's going for an attack here. There's a Spore Colony. Spore Colony takes out the shuttle! Oh my god, that was epic. Spore Colony takes out the shuttle. So Stork only has 1 shuttle now with that group. He's going to have to fall back and wait for more Reavers because 2 Reavers is not quite going to be enough to deal with that. He's basically gonna need 3 shuttles worth of Reavers to deal with the amount of Hydras that GGPlay can put out right now. Oh, he did sneak a Dark Templar in there. There's a crap load of Overlords to see him, but there weren't any forces in the area. And GGPlay, he's playing really smart. He's playing kind of safe. He's got Sunkens and Spore Colonies around in different places, basically each of his bases behind his mineral lines and stuff. But he didn't have them up yet for that one. Oh, and Stork going for the Overlords. Oh my gosh, he's got so many Corsairs, the Hydras can't kill him fast enough. He's going to take out a ton of Overlords, just disruption webbing the crap out of the area and picking off like 10 to 12 Overlords. That was ridiculous. And Stork basically, like you said, I think he does have 2 control groups. He's lost like 3 or 4 Corsairs in the last couple of minutes, but he's just got so many that it doesn't even matter. He went in there and he lost like 2 Corsairs to those Hydras. And Jesus, there's Stork losing some more. See, I think that's one of the main things that Stork hasn't been doing recently is, he's been kind of like off his game, and I didn't talk about the players that much at the beginning. I kind of forgot to, but Stork hasn't been playing that well lately. Ever since he lost the last, what was that, MSL or OSL? I don't remember which one it was, where he got to the semifinals again. Um, But yeah, he just. Oh wait, no, that was the finals against Flash. He hasn't been playing well at all, and he's basically been sucking. And I think it's just because his heart isn't into it or something like that. He doesn't. He's not pumped up enough or something because he ends up making kind of silly mistakes like that, like not paying attention and losing Corsairs or losing this that or the other thing. And I think it's kind of funny. GGPlay seems to be just going for just pure like macro. He's not switching to any higher tech right now. Um, I'll have to check his upgrades next time they click to see if he's really dedicated to this. Well, I'm sure he's got upgrades by now, but in any case, yeah, it's just crazy that he's just deciding to try and go after Reavers with just pure Lings, and there's some blood over there. I wonder what happened. And yeah, getting insane. And you can see now a huge mass of forces mounting up to try and take this base. Stork is going to try and actually take this base for his own. I thought he was just going to try and pick off the forces there. He does have Psystorm too, so I don't think GGPlay has anything that he can do with just mass Hydras against not just Reavers but also High Templar. That's just ridiculous. He's going to have to do something different here pretty soon. I'm not sure exactly what he is going to do, but I don't usually against like High Templars and cannons and things. You do see ultras, like ultra lings with defilers. Is that something that might be an option, or is that not an option because of the Reavers? Because usually you see that when there's like ground forces, goons and zealots, but not Reavers.
That's, well, I don't know, but one quick thing: defilers. Keep that in mind. Defilers are extremely important here. Plaguing all those coursers, that would be like plaguing vessels in a Zergver's turn, and that would be ownage. It's basically like, well, obviously a Mutalist couldn't come in and pick off every single courser with one hit, but like, uh, yeah, see, although they're all clumped up like that, that would own, Plague would really own that, and I'm pretty sure GGPlay really has this on his mind, and yeah, this defends with the cannons slash Reaver slash Templars. There's no way, not even, I'm pretty sure, I'm confident when I say this, not 100 Hydras would be able to break that choke just by bearing through that ramp. And lots of Lings coming out. I don't know, Ultraling maybe? Drops is, oh yeah, by the way, I didn't mention this earlier, Drops is a really ownage way to kill say Reaver, because Reavers alone have very little maneuverability, and you're basically engaging the Reavers, the Reavers have to move themselves to get to their own main base to defend it, so yeah, Drops would own this. And yeah, Stork, GGPlay taking like every expansion on the map. Wow, this game's only 23 minutes in, and I think almost every single expansion on this map has been taken. Wow. And yes, GGPlay setting up for a drop right now, and I think Stork should switch out of Sarah Reaver and switch to something else that's Corsair incorporated, because now that GGPlay has mounted up such a large amount of Hydralisks, and I think he's maxed soon, maybe, I don't even know.
Oh, he's going for drop.
It'd be really hard.
He's going for drop.
Okay, yeah, big drop coming here. Alright, so he's gonna drop at the expansion at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Oh, Plague going off on all the Reavers! Holy crap, that would be a... Okay, now, these Reavers are extremely weak. I know I only caught 3 Reavers, but 3 Reavers is a huge amount, and Stork definitely sees this drop because... and he's bringing some Reavers back. He sees this drop because the Hydralists attacked the pylon over there. Good pylon placement by Stork, and Templar here. I don't know if he's going to kill this expansion. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Depends if Stork gets the Reavers there in time, and yeah, he's losing his Corsair amount. I think he stopped pumping out Corsairs. Keep in mind he has 4 Stargates, and I also checked his upgrades. Stork has, well, his air upgrades at least, he has 1 upgrade on Plasma Shield, and usually Protoss don't upgrade Plasma Shield if you notice it. They only upgrade weapons and armor, except in this case he needs Plasma Shield, and he's very rich in minerals because he has like what, 4 or 5 expansions. Another huge drop coming in here. I don't know where it's gonna go, but he's taking a huge risk. Corsairs are gonna intercept this drop, and oh my goodness, holy crap, he lost a good I don't even know, 30 Hydras there doing nothing absolutely, and he's trying to come in for another drop. And I think this is probably, if GGPlay was winning at all, that would definitely be the turning point where he was lost. He lost that whole other drop he had trying to go for the expansion at 10 o'clock, and then he lost a good 30 Hydras without doing absolutely anything. And yeah, drops is a huge risk because the Protoss player has such a large amount of Corsairs that if they can somehow intercept the drop, then you're going to be pretty much screwed. And yeah, if anything, that is probably the main reason if again, I haven't watched this yet, so I don't know who loses. But if GG Play loses, that would be one of the big reasons. Again, in an hour, 25-minute long game, it's really hard, but that would be one of the main reasons. Holy crap, that is a lot of Corsairs, and I think 4 Stargates, he could easily pump out like that's 12 Corsairs and like 3 hotkeys or 3 sets of Corsair pumping. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Moshab? That was a huge turning point right there. If GG Play was winning at all.
That was flipping ridiculous. Basically, um, Zerg is so capable of pumping out more units that it might not be a big deal in the long run, except for the fact that they're showing that a lot of their bases are mined out right now. Basically, they're all of the 3 by their main bases are all mined out, so they're all working off their other random extra expansions and stuff. And GGPlay has taken the middle expansion. I have never seen anyone take the middle expansion on this map before. That's how the only expansion not taken, you're right, is the island at 12 o'clock right now. And every other expansion on the map has been taken, which is pretty ridiculous. But man, that was insane. He tried to do like this 2-prong thing where he went in for an attack with one side and he went in for a drop with the other, and that was just I was just sitting there with my mouth wide open. I could not believe that I saw all those. Oh, he plagues the Corsairs!
Corsairs! Holy crap! Wow.
Nice. I think I only got one of the control groups though. I think he's probably got other groups of Corsairs around, so that's not like horrible, but still, that was pretty crazy. And he's got 4 Stargates to make more. It looks like he's not. You're right. He stopped making Corsairs, so he figures he has enough. But seriously, like 24 Corsairs is enough to take almost any Zerg air unless he gets the Defilers. It looks like he might be going for another drop here. He's moving in with some Overlords, and the Corsairs are right there. Oh my gosh, they almost saw that. They almost saw that. That's crazy. And finally, the Dark Swarm, he plagued those cannons first to soften them up, and I think that was a good idea, but there's just, the Reavers are just going to own that stuff. So, never mind, that didn't do anything. Oh! Another drop gets owned by the Corsairs! So many Overlords! I would love to go through and count the kill counts on all those Corsairs, because they probably have, and even if you don't count the Hydras that were in all those, they probably have a fucking shitload of kills on them, basically. This is getting absolutely ridiculous. He's trying to use the swarm here to try and go in, but there's just a nice block there, and everything's backed up by Reavers and Templar. Every base has like a few Reavers and a few Templar. It's going to be really difficult for GGPlay to break into Stork's defenses there, even with Defilers. At least he is making good use of Plague. I don't know. I think he might have to send in some Ultralists with these things just to take some damage from the Reavers and stuff, so his Hydras at least have a chance to fire at things.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And I remember saying Stork owned by killing that big drop, except he got so much stuff plagued right now. And also keep it. Oh, carriers, carriers.
Oh.
Yeah, carriers. That's what I like to see. Not really, but yeah, carriers. Okay, yeah. So now this is when he actually needs Scourges. Except there's Corsairs there also. So Corsairs will easily kill off the carriers. Except, well, not really, because the Corsairs are gonna own the Scourges, obviously. And yeah, I don't think. Yeah, okay, he's gonna go in. Oh my God, these Corsairs are. I swear to God, they eat. If you add up all their kills, I'm not even lying, they would equal a good 30, 40, maybe even 50 kills. These Corsairs have been like, these like honestly, yeah. There's nothing else to say about these Corsairs. They're like the Corsairs. Oh, cool. Wait, hold on, it's not done yet. Oh, okay, this is being. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hold on, wait, let this finish. Hold on, I'm not done yet. Let me go on. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, okay, it's only 1 Scourge. No, nothing big anymore. But yeah, he lost, I don't know, I think he lost like 6 Scourges there. Sorry, Corsairs there. So now his Corsair count is pretty low. And Dark Archon, yes. I think every single unit besides an Orbiter right now has been used in this game. Yeah, just please make an Orbiter just because, like, then you make every single unit. But, you know, I think every single Protoss unit has been used besides an Orbiter. I'm not really sure. You can clarify me on that. And maybe an Archon, except... I don't know, yeah, and also keep in mind, count GGPlay's expansions right now. I think he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 expansions binding versus Stork's 3 or 4. I'm not really sure, so that's why GGPlay has been getting owned by his drops, except Stork. Oh yeah, Stork, by the way, taking another expansion over here, and but yeah, Stork, he's been owning lots of GGPlay stuff, except GGPlay has he's allowed to be owned because he has so much stuff to like. Drone coming here to take the expansion, except he realizes, oh wait, drone coming here drone's gonna take that expansion away from the Hydralisks are gonna kill up this base, and drones. So this expansion is gonna go to GGPlay. It's taken away from Stork right away, and there's just so much disruption web right there. I wonder if the Stork got the energy upgrade for Corsairs, because if you do get the energy upgrade for Corsairs, each Corsair can do 2 disruption webs with full energy, and without they can only do 1. And and disruption web costs 125 energy, and they only have 200. So and I don't know what he was trying to kill there. If that was one of GGPlay's units, then GGPlay saw those carriers, and if he saw those carriers,
no, it was a probe.
Oh, okay, he's probably trying to clear us from side then, and so GGPlay has not seen those carriers. Keep that in mind, because that will make a really big, what do you call it? It would influence the game really badly, because Stork, GGPlay has not seen those, because, well, he doesn't know how to react to it yet, and I don't even know if there's a way GGPlay can, I don't know. I can't give a decisive advantage to either player right now, but if I had to, I'd put my bets on Stork, because the way he's been playing and owning right now, I just say he has a small advantage, and his unit numbers are high, and Greater Spire, Greater Spire, see, I knew it. Devourers are definitely coming up now, and I don't know why it took him such a long time to switch to Devourers. This Corsair amount is so high that Devourers is like, if a person has like 12 Corsairs, holy crap, that's 1, 2, 3, is that 7 Stargates? Oh my god, okay, 7 Stargates, I don't even think he needs that many. You need to have like 4 or 5 bases to be pumping out of 7 Stargates or something. And he also has some Reavers being pumped out. But I don't know. Who would you give an advantage to right now? Because this game is very close, and I don't know. Keep in mind, GGPlay has not used anything besides Hydralisks and Zerglings at this time right now. No Lurkers and Scourges, obviously, except he hasn't really used them. They just been getting owned like crazy right now. So I don't know. What do you think?
That's a good point. He hasn't been using them as much as he's just been like making a ton of them and then getting them owned. I'd love to see the stat count at the end of this game to see what. By the way, it looks like Stork has level 2 shields, so there is that. By the way, I did check earlier. It looks like GGPlay had 2 upgrades on his Hydras. He may have actually even increased that to 3 by now, because that was a little bit ago. They're showing them again. Much just chilling. He's not gonna react at all. But I think the advantage. It's hard to tell. I would give the advantage to Stork, I think, just because the unit mix that he has right now. GGPlay is getting big air, and big air can match big air if you do it right, but he doesn't have big air yet. He's just now getting his Greater Spire up, while Stork already has 24 Corsairs and like 6 carriers, and now GGPlay knows the carriers are there. He probably knew a little bit beforehand there, but swarming to protect the Hydralisk. But no, there's gonna be storm all over that stuff, so that's not gonna protect anything. And this is basically like a really ultimate combination for. Did the Spore Colony just take down a carrier? Oh, Plague on a couple carriers. But I mean, the Corsairs can eat almost any air that Zerg sends at the Protoss. So 24 Corsairs will that's a crap load of Scourges there. But and he's got Queens out too. We're gonna see some crazy. This is gonna be old school big air on big air that we're gonna be seeing here. Probably GGPlay is gonna try and ensnare the Corsairs to slow down their refire rate, and then go in with Scourges and maybe Devourers, things like that, which is going to be ridiculous. It's going to come down to some crazy micro. But basically, that many Corsairs is going to destroy almost any amount of air that GGPlay sends in, and then so they can protect the carriers, and then the carriers can just sit back and use long-range interceptors to kill everything else. That's kind of the idea here. And that's what Stork's doing. This basically is the last base available on the map, so Stork does not want to let GGPlay have it. And dropping some more forces there to try and clear that out, and his Storm's going off, a lot of Scarabs as well. He puts Swarm down, but that's not going to do too much good, though. In fact, it even is just protecting, the Swarm protecting the Reavers from the Hydralisks. That was really, really smart, GGPlay. Way to go. And I'm surprised Stork isn't using his Corsairs to do Disruption Web on those Spore Colonies or something like that. I guess he figures they're firing at the Interceptors, so it doesn't really matter. But it looks like Stork is going to take that base, and if Stork did not have an advantage before, he definitely has an advantage now, because the only advantage that GGPlay had was he had a little bit... Oh, Scourge is going in! Oh, they take out one carrier. Very nice sniping that while Stork was not paying attention. But the only advantage that GGPlay had was he had a little bit of an economic advantage because he had more bases. But now he's lost that base. He's almost mined out in the middle. He's still mining from a few other bases, but Stork is probably going to be mined out from his bases pretty soon too. So if Stork takes the 12 o'clock base, he will have a definite advantage in the long run because usually the Zerg wants to have more bases than the Protoss, but that will mean that Stork will have more bases overall than GGPlay. He's got a bunch of Scourges there. He must be just waiting for the right moment, waiting for those carriers to get separated from the Corsairs, and then he can run in. And there's the Archon. So you're right. All we're missing is Arbiters to have every Protoss unit.
Yeah, yeah, but Moltrap, I'm gonna have to argue there. Being a Protoss, oh, play going off in all those Corsairs. That's huge actually. And yeah, I'm gonna argue about being a Protoss player. I know, 24 Corsairs would like get owned to 12 Devourers, and you probably would only lose like one or two Devourers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Devourers make Corsairs attack like the way their speed rate is huge, but like Devourers make Corsairs attack one hit per like 3 seconds or 2 seconds. And yeah, Devourers own Corsairs like it's nothing. And yeah, 24 Corsairs would get owned to 12 Devourers. I'm not. Yeah, it just probably comes with experience, but yeah, 12 Devourers would own 24 Corsairs any day. And even if they're not clumped up together, there's just no match there. But yeah, Devourers coming in here. Here you'll see. Oh, Scourge coming in also, and yeah, that's a good time to use Maelstrom coming in. Oh my goodness, Maelstorming all those Devourers. And look at the Corsairs attacking. Just look at them attacking. They're like paralyzed or something, and yeah, they can't. 12 Corsairs are attacking one Devourer. They can't even kill that one Devourer because they're attacking so damn slow. Maelstrom again!
Storm!
Oh my god! Storm! Holy crap! I can't. This is like the best StarCraft game I've seen in my life. I am not even lying. I've never seen a better StarCraft game in my life. Holy crap! And more Scourges coming in. Corsairs attacking like a bitch. They're attacking so slow. Like they're completely useless after they get. I don't even know what you call it. They get something, but what's the Devourer attack called? I'm not really sure. What?
I don't know.
Acid Spore.
I don't know.
Yeah, Acid Spore. There we go.
Yeah,
When they get Acid Spored,
yeah.
and thanks to my cousin Colts, by the way. He told me, he's sitting right next to me, by the way. He's the one who told me they're called Acid Spores. But yeah, Acid Spores make Corsairs attack like a bitch. I'm not even lying. And yeah, still going with the Hydraling and Carriers versus Hydraling. I'm not sure how good that is, except there is Devourers and a lot of Scourges. Now Scourges are actually being used because Corsairs can't attack because of the Devourers. But yeah, this is turning into be like the craziest game of StarCraft. Oh my goodness. I don't know where they're getting all these units from. Like, they're both running out of expansions very shortly, but I don't know. They probably have like, well, they obviously don't have like more than 2,000 minerals because they're pro gamers. But yeah, this is turning into a really, really nice game, and I'm really excited for this. Wow. What do you think, Molchap? This is like a really cool game.
This is flipping ridiculous. This game is the most ridiculous game. It may be one of the craziest games I've ever seen in my. It's definitely one of the craziest games I've seen in my life, already. But yeah. By the way, earlier I meant like when I said like no amount of air, I meant like kind of normal air. I know that if you have a ton of Devourers, then that'll kill like 24 Corsairs. But I didn't know that it was that rape though. That like that many Corsairs would get that owned by that many Devourers. But what do you think as far as does he? So since now that GGPlay is getting a lot of air, should he get more Corsairs or should he like switch to ground instead or something like that? How can, because it looks like Stork is now being basically owned by this combo attack with the freaking Plague and Entangle or not Entangle, Ensnare and all this crap. Should he switch off of Corsairs now or should he just make a ton more Corsairs or what?
I think it's a lot late for him. Go.
Oh, huge play going off over a ton of Stork's units. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize Stork was going in for a major kill here. Tons of Storm going. He's dropping all of his Reavers. It's looking like Stork might be trying to just go straight for the main. All of these units are plagued. Storm going off over everything though. GGPlay has run out of units, and Stork, even though those units are plagued, they're still there. They're still able to attack. So GGPlay is losing a lot of units here, a lot of buildings. I don't think it's going to matter too much, though. And there's the Entangle. Oh, there's the Entangle. Oh, my God. All of his carriers just got scourged. That was ridiculous.
Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, this is a crazy game, and I think Stork is playing at his peak right now. Think of what he's doing. He is disruption webbing, dropping Reavers, loading their Scarabs, storming, loading carrier interceptors, and doing all that at once while macroing, and this is like, this is crazy. This shows why these guys are pro gamers. And holy crap, 7 Stargates pumping out God knows what, either Corsairs or carriers, but like, yeah, this shows why these guys are pro gamers. Shuttle unloading, pumping out Scarabs, doing Disruption Web, making Sears kill Overlords, pumping Interceptors, like, wow, that's an insane
And
amount
storming.
of
And
multitasking.
storming.
And storming along with that. And then also GG Play, ensnaring, plaguing, using Devourers, sending in, picking off some shuttles where he can, and scourging with that brilliant like cloning right there. Cloning as in like separating scourges so they can kill off separate units rather than all of them getting used up into one. And that's what he did against those carriers, and that was a huge turning point. Definitely took the advantage away from Stork if he had it to begin with at the starting. And yeah, and the cannon still being burned up like that. That actually looks pretty kind of cool. I might have that as my wallpaper. Just a bunch of cannons burning down. That looks pretty sick. And yeah, this is wow. Like I don't even know what to say. And he's rebuilding the Queen's Nest to build more Queens. And wow, Queens. I think every single Zerg unit besides like Ultralisks has been used here, and Guardians. But like, who gives a shit about Guardians? But yeah, oh my God, I don't even know what to say. This is like turning into be the crazy. I thought this game was gonna be boring. Like I honestly thought it was gonna be boring for like the time of 40 minutes to 50 minutes, but oh my God, this is a crazy game. Both players like duking it out, and I really want Stork to win this because last time he had a game like this versus Bisu in like the MSL or OSL finals, he ended up losing to Bisu. Like I don't even know, that was a while ago, and I felt really bad for Stork, and so I kind of wanted to win this because this is his second huge game he's going into, and it'd be kind of a shame for Stork to lose 2 games like that. But yeah, this is turning into be a crazy, crazy game. Like I don't even know what to say right now. This is like the most intense game ever. I can't even give an advantage to one player that much right now.
Yeah, that was I think GOM MSL2, I think it was. And Stork, it looks like all the Stargates were pumping out more carriers. Now he's got a bunch of carriers again. And if GGPlay comes out with the same attack that he did before, then I don't think that many Corsairs is going to be able to deal with it. He only has like a dozen Corsairs now. It looks like Stork's just going to try and go around and pick off these bases. There's only a tiny bit of mining, so maybe that's why he's going after this base, because that's like one of the few places that GG plays mining. Storms going off, beautiful storms. Plague on all those brand new carriers. Oh my gosh. It's like, some rich basketball player goes out and buys like 5 SUVs, and then someone goes out and like keys them all the next day, because those are all brand new, and now they're all plagued. The red looks kind of cool though. Man, everything being used. And oh, there's the Dark Archon saving those carriers from the Devourers. Storming the Devourers afterwards. Nice! Very, very nice. He didn't have the ensnare on those Corsairs though, so that made a big difference, I think, because even the Acid Spores slow them down a lot, but if they'd been ensnared also, then they might not have been able to accomplish that very easily against those other Devourers. Man, this is absolutely ridiculous. So GGPlay has been cut off from his mining there, although I think the map is pretty much mined out now. So this is just going to get ridiculous pretty soon. And, oh, this Corsair's working on the Devourers. We're not able to kill off those Scourges. A carrier goes down. One carrier is almost dead. It's probably going to go down in just a second to those Hydralisks. Yeah, it does get picked off by Hydralisks. A third carrier almost dead as well. Stork is going to have to fall back. It looks like he's just trying to pick random stuff off. I wonder if he has a bunch of stuff in the bank or something. Looks like he's just desperately trying to pick off the mining there, but he's completely wasting his forces. So I think he should have fallen back a lot sooner there, and obviously he should have, since his forces just got picked off. Maybe he didn't expect that many reinforcements from GGPlay. GGPlay just has a couple dozen Scourges, just chilling, just hanging around, waiting to kill off some carriers. And man, oh man, this is so ridiculous. I think, yeah, Stork is still mining from 1 or 2 bases at the top of the map there. And here's GGPlay. GGPlay has, I cannot see the number, but it looks like 13,000 minerals in the bank. Whoa. And see, that's what I was going to say earlier, is I think that they have a lot of minerals because for a long time they weren't like building forces and killing each other. They were just like having this attrition where GGPlay would move around and like do a failed attack, and Stork didn't really attack for very much, so he might have built up a lot of minerals. But GGPlay has 13,000 minerals, it looked like, in the bank. So even though he's almost mined out, he's still got a lot of fight left in him. I'm really curious what Stork has in the bank right now, because really he's been mining out of one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 bases total for this game. And here's Stork. Stork only has 2,000 minerals in the bank, actually. So he doesn't have as much in the bank as GGPlay does, but he does have 2 bases mining, so he has that advantage. So really, in terms of like, basically when it gets this late in the game, you have to think about total amount of minerals that they could possibly have. And I think that might be about the same because once Stork mines out the 12 o'clock base, he'll probably have basically another 10,000 minerals to work with.
So, oh, whoa, did you guys see that right there?
Oh my god!
Stork? Oh my goodness! That, no, guess whose hatchery that is? That is Stork's hatchery. I am not even lying. He mind controlled a drone and made a oh my god! I actually had a game like this on YouTube in one of my videos, except that was just for fun. This is a pro game. Oh my god! Okay, this is that. Oh, and Maelstrom going off on the.
GGPlay sees it though.
Oh, he does see a wall, and he must be thinking, what the hell is Stork doing to me? And he's attacking the hatchery. Oh my god, this is the craziest game ever. Holy crap, like honestly, that is like, that just made my day right there. Oh my god, a hatchery being made by Stork, he mind control. And what is this queen? Whose queen is this? I can't even tell. Okay, no, oh my god, if those all got ensnared, that'd be bad. That'd be very bad. But that's just too funny. Oh my god, he's making a hatchery. Stork, okay, yeah, if I said BC was my favorite player, okay, that switched right there. Stork is definitely my new favorite player. Oh my god, that is so, okay, yeah.
My faith has been renewed. My faith has been renewed in Stork.
I know. Oh my god, and then Stork also had 2,000 minerals, but keep in mind, interceptors cost a lot. Say if he has like 7-8 carriers.
Oh, true.
7-8 carriers times 25 interceptors per interceptor, obviously, at times like 8 interceptors that be needed. That's a good 1,000 minerals gone right there, and he's making something from the hatchery. Oh god. And carriers plus chorusers plus Dark Archon. Dark Archons will disable the Devourers. So yeah, this is a very, very strong army right now. I don't even know how Stork. Plague plus Ensnare plus Scourges plus Devourers.
GGPlay's counterattack.
Okay, here we go, here we go. This is gonna be huge again. And another huge battle coming in. Where are they? Come on, where are they? Come on.
The mini-map.
There they are. I see them in the map. Guys, look at the mini-map. It's all in the mini-map. All is, oh my god, Hydras, Scourges, Devourers, they're all coming in. Reavers with some Coursers got plagued. Coursers getting taken out. Lots of action happening right here. Maelstrom and all those Hydralisks and Carriers just chilling at the back, killing the hatchery. And oh my god, I don't even know what's happening right now. What do you call it? Reavers getting picked off by Hydralisks and Sarah's doing whatever they want. I don't know what. There's no air for the Sarahs to attack, and Scourge is killing, and Devourer's coming in. Okay, now where's the Maelstrom? Maelstrom, come on, where's the Maelstrom? And Scourge is coming in, killing off 3-4 carriers, and Storm going off all those Devourers, and all the Hydras getting stormed also. Coursers, yeah, Stork definitely took this battle mainly because he has such a powerful, literally powerful amount of units, like Coursers plus carriers plus Templar, like that's extremely gas consuming. This is like a fastest game going on right now between pro gamers. They have massive, brilliant fights. Oh my god! Oh my god! Come on, use the damn Scourges! Oh my god! Oh! Holy crap! And he's spreading out his Devourers so they don't get splashed by the Corsairs. That's really smart on him. Except carriers are targeting all the Devourers, so and carriers don't get slowed by Corsairs.
The Devourers are attacking the interceptors, and they weren't doing anything. And the Scourges were attacking the interceptors too. Otherwise, he would have. Oh my God! He just took out a ton of interceptors though by killing all but 2 of the carriers. That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh man! The first time he went in, he attacked the Scourges, and he like attack moved them or something, and they were just hanging around next to the carriers. And you could see some of the Scourges were trying to run around after the interceptors, and otherwise he would have taken out those carriers sooner. But he made up for it by taking out almost all those carriers now. Oh, Stork has overlords. Stork has. Oh my God, Stork's gonna start building up units right now. Oh, out of his Zerg base. That is hilarious. I wonder what he's gonna do with that. What would be the optimal Zerg unit for him to have to mix in with his army right now?
I'll be honest, I'm not that experienced when it comes to Protoss and Zerg versus Zerg because honestly, I've never seen a game like that. But if I had to think of it right now, I would say maybe, just maybe, Lurkers, because Lurkers kill Hydralisks extremely badly. Or Scourges. I don't know. I think he's getting it just for the hell of it. Okay, obviously he isn't, but maybe he is. I don't know. I think it's because Stork is probably maxed like crazy, and it's going to be maxed versus maxed battle, and he might as well have a small edge by having like the extra 220, 230 population with those hatcheries or whatever. I honestly don't see a very good use, because yeah, Devourers, Scourges, I guess he could make Scourges to kill the Devourers. I don't know, we'll see. He's making, those are definitely drones. Obviously, it'd be pointless to make them into Zerglings. I'm really anxious to see what those are. He has a Zergling. That's speed upgraded. Oh my god. This is and more Zerglings. Oh god, this is turning into be a really nice game. I don't know how many bases. How many bases is mining for GGPlay? And oh, that Defiler. If that Defiler got a Plague off, that would be really bad. And Defiler. That Defiler got mind controlled! Oh my god! That Defiler got mind controlled, and now he's gonna be able to plague the Devourers with the Defiler. Oh my god! Stork is a genius. He is plaguing. He took over that Defiler, and now that Defiler is gonna plague the Devourers. Now GGPlay really regrets making a Defiler go. Now GGPlay can't even make Defilers go close to the carriers without having like a big army, because if he makes them go close, then he's just gonna get mind controlled. And it's kind of a Protoss versus Protoss, where mass carriers versus mass carriers. The main deciding factor is whoever can mind control the other guy's carriers more. And Dark Archon coming in. Oh my god. And Defiler's coming in also. Oh my god. Defiler, High Templar, Archon, and Reaver. What the? Scourge is being on top of that. And he's storming. And all four Scourges died to one storm. Oh my god. This is, oh my god, I don't even care who wins this game. This is the craziest game I've ever seen in my entire life for StarCraft. Don't you agree with me, Moltrap? This is a crazy. I'm not saying it's epic, but it is like the crazy, like, and another. Okay, that better get mind. If that gets mind controlled, I'm gonna laugh like crazy. And see, the audience is even. I don't even. Some random Korean kid, he's laughing too, because this is a crazy game, and oh my god. I don't even know. Yeah, see, now this is kind of getting into the stalemate part. Both players don't want to attack because they're both out of minerals. But I'm curious to see both their first-person VODs to see how much minerals each of them have, because they're both, Lings coming in. I don't know what's going to happen here. Mail storming Zerglings? Mail storming Zerglings, wow, and Krieger's coming in also. This is funny, and is this going to get mind controlled? Is it going to get, oh my goodness! Plague going over, and he kills it before he mind controls it. Tough luck. Yeah, I think Stork really wanted to mind control that, but yeah, and yeah, both players are out of minerals, and Stork being like a pimp with the extra Zerg base. Oh my god. That's oh, is that a plague? Oh my god, another plague going off. I'm not really sure if that went off, but all these units are plagued. And now if Devourers and Scourges come in, that would be really huge. And another plague going off on all those carriers. Oh my god. Okay, all these carriers are only, oh, okay, now here we go. This is, okay, Moltrap, you talk about this battle. This is going to be the turning point in the game right here. Go, talk.
Oh, that's good. Now he's been hanging those Devourers back, waiting for the right moment to go in. Now there's Plague on all that stuff. And now the Devourers coming in. Scourge is following up. Oh my god, Maelstrom! And Storm to follow up. All of those freaking Devourers just got stormed. No, only half of them got stormed, but they took out, now that, oh, I'm sorry, I can't even talk here. They did slow down the Corsairs enough that they were able to fall back there. I cannot believe that. That was crazy, but most of his Devourers got stormed, so they're almost dead, and the Corsairs even polished off a few of them. And this is absolutely ridiculous. Stork's Defiler is still chilling there. I'm surprised that GGPlay hasn't like sent in a suicide something to try and kill. And he plagued GGPlay's Zerglings. Oh my god! Oh my god! This has got to be the most ridiculous game. Oh, Scourge is taking out all the carriers again. Oh my god, the acid spores. I definitely underestimated the acid spores, because basically it looks like the acid spores slowed down those Corsairs enough that the Scourges got right by them without being killed off. Normally that many Corsairs would take out Scourges easily, but they were so slow that there was just nothing they could. And there's the Plague Zerglings attacking the Dark Archon in the corner underneath the Dark Swarm. This is just ridiculous. Oh, he almost picked it up again, but he didn't quite do it. So yeah, both players basically out of minerals right now, and you saw Stork make a bunch of Archons, probably because the fact that that's basically the most efficient way to use your minerals when you have basically unlimited gas, because he's got 8 depleted gas mines, which is the same as 2 regular gas mines, basically, because they're each bringing in like 2 instead of 8 per trip. But since there's 8 of them, you divide it by a fourth. So he basically has 2 regular gas mines going right now. So it doesn't matter if he wastes gas because he's actually bringing in a lot of gas right now. So actually no, there's only 6 gas mines because I forgot that 2 of them are mineral only spots.
Dang it, all the Orbiter. Oh my god, Orbiter is coming in also. Okay, so
Oh,
now
I didn't see that.
Oh, I didn't
Tribunal.
see that. Stork has now used, he's about to use every single Protoss unit in the Protoss arsenal. Oh my god. This is crazy, and yeah.
And some in the arsenal.
Oh, definitely. Oh my god, that's crazy. And yeah, if you took a really sarcastic view of this, it would come down to mass Scourges versus mass mass Archons, because mass unlimited gas and like no minerals. Well, that's a really sarcastic view of this game, but yeah, it could come down to that. But yeah, if you guys get my joke, if you don't, then you know you're gay. But like, and again, no offense to gay people. Anyways, yeah. So right now, I don't even know what's happening. Emptying the gateway space because he wants to move out his units, and yeah, this game, honestly, it is the craziest game. You guys will, I guarantee you, every single person watching this has never seen a longer / crazier pro game than this. Because honestly, I don't even think there is any more pro gaming games that are as long as this. I remember there was just one game with Bisu and Stork, and that was really epic. That was a really good game because it was OSL or MSL finals and game 5 of that series. So definitely that was crazy. And yeah, right now, more to this game. What's in that shadow? I'm kind of curious because that could easily make a difference depending if it's a Dark Archon or Templar. I think it's Templar because I remember Stork having 3 Templar, and yeah, I think Stork's gonna try to maybe very little chance he's gonna just try to eliminate. That's a holy crap! That is a lot of Archons. That's 2 control groups of Archons.
That is a
yeah,
of Archons.
And lots of Scourges also, and lots of Devourers, and Stork's genius on Stork switching over to Archons, because think of it, GGPlay has mass, GGPlay has mass Scourges and Devourers, and what does that do against Archons? Absolutely nothing. Oh my goodness, huge drop coming in, and this is the only base Stork has to mine right now, and so, Dark Swarm going over every single thing, not that it would matter that much, because there's just a huge amount of army there, and this base is definitely going to get taken out. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, so and he can't even get those to the island expansion, because recall, brilliant. That's why he got the orbiter, so he could recall to places, and recalling all those would definitely save that island expansion. And I don't know, he definitely needs the orbiter because recall would change this game
Defiler.
Yeah, he still that Defiler actually can come in handy a lot. And he mind controls another one. Except if you think of it, what's the Defiler gonna do? If he tries to plague that, sure, they're gonna lose 10 hit points or 9 hit points. But Archons run off their mass shield, so like their hit points are useless to them. And yeah, as you can see, 3 Devourers against like 10 Sares, and the 10 Sares still can't kill the 3 Devourers because, well, they just can't. Well, they obviously will at the end, but like they won't. Oh, holy crap, that's a lot of Archons. What's the upgrades? That's 3. Yeah, obviously this late in the game it's probably 3-3-3 all the way around, and same with Zerg, it's 3-3-3. And yeah, this game honestly right now, I would give an advantage to Stork because he switched over to Mass Archons, and I don't think what beats Mass Archons with Zerg, I would say Mass Hydras, because if you think of it, Ultralists die to it, especially because he doesn't have enough. Zerglings die to it. Guardians could also beat, except he has lots of Corsairs, so Guardian / Devour would be a good combo, except it'd be very risky because that's very gas consuming. So I guess Hydras would be the best right now. My phone's ringing, it's being a bitch, so I'll let you talk right now and I'll kill my phone.
That's alright. Well, what about? Well, I think maybe also if you had Swarm with some like Ultralisk or something like that, because Archons don't do full damage. They still do a lot of damage, but they don't do full damage or Swarm. So I think they'd be a match for it. And something I didn't see what spell that was. Something just it looked like he controlled. Oh, I think he might control another unit or something like that. But this is getting. Sorry, what?
That was, he did something to his own Corsair. I don't know what the hell he did to his own Corsair. Forget it. I think he hallucinated his own Corsair. Maybe. I don't know. It's nothing important. Go on.
It looked like a mind control thing. But I don't know. Maybe he missed. Maybe he tried to mind control and he accidentally hit his own Corsair or something. And GGPlay is taking that expansion. By the way, we did see just a moment ago in Stork's first person view, he doesn't have a lot of Corsairs left, but he has about 2,500 minerals in the bank. So he does have a little bit of minerals to work off of here. And he's now got the Arbiter out, which is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But he's just basically marauding around with those Archons and killing off all of GGPlay's bases. And you're right, he might just try and eliminate GGPlay. I'm not sure. GGPlay is mining now. He's got a Nidus Canal, so he's going to be able to. He, you know what? He might even just try and hole up there. But I did want to also comment on something you mentioned earlier. It was pretty genius of Stork to switch to Archons because everything GGPlay had was anti-air. He had a crapload of Scourges, a crapload of Defilers, and those all obviously only attack air. And so most of his units weren't able to do anything against these Archons. One Sunken Colony is now in order there. And Stork plaguing all of GGPlay's units! Oh my gosh! Softening up that ramp so that he can storm that ramp with those Archons, although I think it would probably be even better. And then as Plague went back off on Stork's Defilers, so Stork's Defilers are now plagued. This is just, I don't even know what to say. This is the most ridiculous game of StarCraft I've ever seen, definitely, without a doubt. GGPlay, it looks like he's trying to hole up in the island. If Stork could get a recall off on some Archons onto that island, then that would be game right there, because that is all that GGPlay has going for him right now, is that little island. And I don't know why Stork isn't just storming his Archons up that ramp and just taking out GGPlay's main base. Maybe he is waiting for a recall. He's moving his... No, maybe not. I don't know. Oh! Arbiter almost goes down. Arbiter
yeah,
almost goes
bad
down.
move. Scourges get one hit by Archon, so yeah, there's no way. As long as there's one Archon there, there's no way. Oh, recall. What's this? What's this? Come on, do something here. Do something here. Do something here. Oh no, he's faking it. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's trying to move up this ramp. I don't know if that's a really smart move
I don't know what he's doing either.
yeah, but that's not a really smart move because what does he have up that ramp? Only his tech, but like. What tech? Hydralisk Den and like spawning pool? Oh, nice. Oh, nice. That was really nice. And yeah, I think he really needs to recall. Don't do it. You're not gonna kill. Oh, you will kill it. Oh, the Archon. He doesn't have. I thought he had two orbiters. He only has one orbiter. Are you?
Yeah.
Oh wow, he only has one orbiter.
Yeah, only one orbiter.
Oh, that was bad. Cause now GGPlay is mining from that island, and there's nothing. Oh, good. Two more arbiters being made. I'm 100% sure those are arbiters, cause the Stork is definitely, he needs arbiters. There's nothing else he needs right now, but he needs to recall that island expansion, and GGPlay really needs to stop. I think GGPlay will do better because if he has Scourges all around the island, then there's no way GGPlay can really, Stork can really recall there, because obviously if there's Scourges all around it, but maybe if he gets lucky, he goes in, hallucinates an orbiter, and then goes in, lets the hallucinations take the damage, and then recalls the island. That would be I think that would go on Pimpus Plays for 2008 or 2009, whatever. It's not made yet. If he did that, that would be crazy, and that would definitely make him win this game. And he doesn't even need to. He doesn't even need to do that. Archons can still surprisingly. Well, no, they can't. But some Archons have long enough range to attack outside of D-Web, and so they are going to. And this is mining, except I don't even think GGPlay cares about that. Stork's just trying to eliminate. Now, Stork basically knows what GGPlay has. He only has the top left base and then 12 o'clock, and yeah, so Stork basically knows this. And if you guys haven't watched my game 100, go watch it, because this is really reminiscent of it. I had a huge army against the Zergs, one expansion mining, and yeah, it was basically what he could pump out from that expansion, and this is exactly what's happening right now. What he can pump out from that expansion is what he's going to use to try to kill Stork's big-ass army, except Archon/Templar is I think it's an unbeatable Protoss versus Zerg. Well, in that many numbers, it's unbeatable, because if he goes Mass Hydras, Storm will kill that. If he goes, I guess the best thing would be Mass Archons, Mass Ultraling with Swarm. That would probably be the best thing, except, again, that'd be very hard. And Dark Archons coming to either Maelstrom, Mind Control, I don't even know what the hell they're trying to do. And Stork's mining from the 2 bases. That's when you know they're really desperate. He's mining every last mineral patch. And yeah, this game, it's turning into be, well, it already has been the craziest game of StarCraft I've seen. And yeah, I don't know, what do you think, Moshav? Who do you think's going to win? Like, it's very close.
Long distance mining for the win, right? That is funny. That's a cloaked defiler there. That was hilarious. Wow. I don't know, man. At this rate, it's hard to tell because Stork has the army. GGPlay has spent the entire game surprising me, though, by coming out with, like, just a crap load of units from nowhere. Just, like, for some reason, randomly he decides to make, like, just an absolute ton of units, and, like, oh, I'll just make, like, 36 Scourges real quick out of nowhere, and then, yeah, so, it's getting crazy. But yeah, so Stork's gonna be able to get another, basically, 300 minerals from the long distance mining, but other than that, he's mined out. He doesn't have any more bases left or anything like that. Random Scourge picking off that Observer. Um, this is insane. It looks like Stork, what is he doing? Oh, he's going to ferry his units up there. Instead of trying to take the ramp, he's going to try and ferry his units up there. I guess maybe that's what he wants to do, is if he can take out all that tech, then there won't really be anything that GGPlay can use those minerals for. I don't know. Were you going to say something?
Well, if you guys noticed, the island is out of minerals now. It is officially out of minerals, so
Oh, is it?
definitely. Well, there's like 1 or 2 mineral patches left, but they're both mineral lists or mining lists, whatever you want to call it. They're yeah, expansion lists. There we go. They're both out of expansions, and he's yeah, okay. This could be possible. I've seen it happen one time before. It was on Peaks of Beektu, a Protoss versus Protoss, where it could have been a tie, except this one Dragoon kept recharging its shields and killed the cannon. That was being the only thing left, leaving the other player in the game. Moltrap, you might know more about this game, but yeah, it could have been a tie, and this game could be a tie if GGPlay sets up masses of Sunkens and they're both out of minerals. So basically, if yeah, both if I don't know. Actually, no, it couldn't be because technically, well, actually, it could be because they both have high cannons versus Sunkens. It's gonna be a tie because they can't attack each other, obviously. And yeah, this is gonna. It could be. I'm not. The odds of that are extremely very, very, very little. And he has managed to ferry every single thing. And Island, if you guys noticed, it's totally out of minerals now. And he's managed to ferry everything up here. But there's not much GGPlay can do about it because once he ferried the first 4 Archons, that was pretty much it because he couldn't ferry. Okay, here we go. All right. He's gonna kill this map artifact, and he's gonna come in for the kill, and this is gonna be pretty much the game deciding moment right here.
Yeah, it looks like GGPlay decided that his original spawn point main base was gonna be his last stand. He put down as much Sunkens as he had money for. Sunkens are pretty good against Archons, but I think there's just too many. Oh, and Disruption Web on the Sunkens! Disruption Web going down on some of the Sunken colonies. And so, wait, no, Stork falling back for some reason. He decides he doesn't want to deal with it right now. I'm not sure why he didn't just go in. Although there were a lot of Sunkens there. Maybe, you know what, there might have been just, like, less Sunkens than he expected. That might have been part of it. Oh, mind controls a random overlord. Oh, man, this is just ridiculous. He even has Dark Templar there. He has, random mind control overlord checking out the base, I guess. Just scouting around. This is just silly. Maybe he's gonna wait for all his shields to recharge before he goes in for the kill or something like that. I don't know. The Dark Archons there. This is a really good army because the Dark Archons there. Oh, play going off on those Corsairs, but I don't think that really matters at this point because GGPlay can't produce anything to finish those Corsairs off, so it's not really a big deal. But yeah, I don't even. I guess Stork's just like I said, just kind of saving up his money. Maybe he's waiting for like a carrier to come out or something like that. No, he's not building a carrier, so I don't know.
No, the thing that Stork's afraid of right now, and yeah, you're right. Nothing's gonna finish off those Corsairs, and he's just coming to pick off the last Devourer. That's not gonna do anything. And recall, maybe no. If he recalled, he realized there was no minerals there, so there was no need for him to recall there. But yeah, the reason Stork's not attacking, one, because he doesn't know exactly how many Sunkens are, and two, and most importantly, this idea, because he realizes that there are stuff on that island, and he could get flanked. And if he gets flanked, there's no turning back. He's gonna have to engage those Sunkens and those Hydralisks that are flanking him. And so he really doesn't want to get flanked, because once he gets flanked, he's like, there's no turning back. He can't just be like, oh, I might not win this, so I'm gonna turn back. He's gonna have to engage, because if he tries, there's no running when you're getting flanked from 2 sides, and yeah, there's basically no exit. So he's basically, yeah, both players, yeah, just waiting for. I don't know what GGPlay is actually. GGPlay is probably waiting for Stork to attack him, and Stork is waiting for GGPlay to attack him, I guess. And yeah, both players can't really do anything right now. I guess now, this late game, it could come down to energy. Whoever has more, and I don't mean player energy like Stork, if Stork has more energy, I mean like unit energy. Like if Corsairs if they all get full energy, they can all deweb, and if Orbiters get full energy, they can do 2 stasis fields, and if Templars get full energy, they can do 3 storms, and that's going to favor Stork, because Stork has more energy, sorry about that. Stork has more energy consuming units, and by the way, keep in mind there's an Orbiter here, or Orbiter is going to go in for something. He's going to go in for a recall, and no, he's not, because Orbiter is deciding, I am too cool to recall, so he's not going to recall. And so, I know what he's trying to wait for. He thought there was going to be Scourges there, so he ran back to his cannons. And he constantly keeps thinking there are Scourges there, and there is not. And yeah, this I don't blame Stork for doing this because he and someone is typing something. I saw.
Oh,
Oh my
the
god!
Kesper
And they're
referee
pausing
paused.
the
Kesper referee paused.
Oh my god! I wish I could read Korean. This is probably the one time I really wish I was Korean because,
You know
and
what?
everyone is like,
You know what? They're probably gonna go and talk to them and be like, "Dude, is this a standoff? Are you ever gonna attack?" And if both of them say no, we're never gonna attack, then they might just call it a draw. So I have no idea. I don't know what happens in this game. So there they are. They're talking to Stork and seeing what he thinks. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm a pimp, but what about the game? About the game?"
oh no, okay, yeah. Again, thanks to my cousin Colt, he told me this happened once before in Pro League or something else when both players were so even with each other. They're like PvP on, yeah, it was that PvP on Blitz X, where both players did not, the referee did not know what was going to happen, so they paused the game, asked both players if they were going to attack, and did they attack? No, in that game, thanks to him again, they did not attack, and so they called the game a tie on Blitz X, and they literally called it a tie, and neither player ended up winning. I'm not sure if they read or not.
Was that The Rock versus Challenge? Because that was like last year. I saw that game. That was pretty damn long, and they called it a tie, and they basically started over on the same map and did like a rematch, basically.
Oh yeah, it probably is that game, but yeah, they actually that's insane how both players can tie it up and call a tie. Like, how often in StarCraft do you have a tie? Like literally, like, oh my god, that is this is when you know the game has gone beyond epic and has reached like, I don't even know, like, what's the word after epic? Like super epic or like mega epic. I don't even know what the hell you want to call it. But yeah, oh my god, and now they're all, yeah, I've never seen a pro game go like this. Besides that one on BlitzX, and wow, this is crazy. I honestly think I'm gonna talk a little bit about the game. Sorry, Moltar, if you have something to say, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about what happened so far. Basically, Bisu started off with the Serious strategy, and I know I said it in the starting because he had those three expansions close together, but it was also really smart for him to do that because, and I will get back to this game if they start to resume, and I'll just interrupt myself and get back to the game, by the way. But yeah, it was smart for him to do that because this map is kind of big, and he could, as you noticed, he maneuvered around really well, and then the later the game got, the more expansions both players took, and the bigger their armies got, and Say Reaver, it is the most powerful Protoss strategy, except when it comes to brute force and maxed versus maxed armies, Say Reaver is not the best way to go because Reavers, usually in max, and if you guys look at the audience, there's some Korean people down there saying, "Hey, what's good? I'm on TV, yay," or whatever. But yeah, they might get back to this game, and they are gonna get back. Oh, they are gonna get back. But yeah.
Oh, they resumed.
Yeah. Sorry I'm not gonna finish my sentence, but I honestly totally forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, they are resuming, so I guess they are both players say, yeah, I'm probably gonna finish him off, and the other players like, yeah, no, I'll finish him off, and so this is turning into be a really crazy game. I don't know why I'm laughing. I just know this game is so crazy, and oh my god, wow. But I'd say the advantage still has to give it to Stork's favor because Archons are better than Hydraling and whatever GGPlay has, but oh my god, this is definitely like the craziest game ever, and I don't even care if the Devourer makes the Orbiter lose all its shields, because the way this game is going, Stork will wait for his Orbiter to recharge every last shield before he goes in again, just for the hell of it, because there's nothing GGPlay can do about it. And I'm pretty sure everything on both players is at maxed energy, max shields, and maxed everything. And so yeah, this is crazy, and oh my god,
oh, he might be going in.
Yeah.
Oh, he might be going. There's the recall! The recall! Oh my god! Total Archons recalled in the middle of his base! Play goes off on them. That's not going to do anything, though. Storm's going off on everything. Maelstrom, everything. Oh my god. Absolute slaughter of this base. The Archons just stood there, and the Storms went off and killed everything else. The Archons are going to wipe up this base. And, whoa, that was insane. That was absolutely insane. Maelstrom going off on 2 Hydralisks. That's how close this game is. And GGPlay is pouring all of his units through the Nidus Canal to try and save this base. He's going to try and save this base. I think Stork is out of Maelstrom. He recalls it to the island.
Oh, no! Oh my god!
Back up.
Key thing.
Backup
Okay,
Arbiter
right
pulls
there.
the forces out.
Definitely, that's so true right there. But yeah, oh my god, GGPlay had an opportunity to win here. I'm not even lying. Protoss lives off their whole army staying together in one bunch. And he's canceling Larva. He's a hacker! He's a hacker. Oh my god. He's getting more minerals like that, literally. But yeah, he's obviously not a hacker. I'm just joking around. But yeah, Stork had GGPlay had an opportunity to win here. Protoss, his army was. Oh my god, he can win like this. He can mind control every last unit and make GGPlay run out of his units. Oh my god. But yeah, Stork, GGPlay had an opportunity to win here because if you think of it, when he recalled, GGPlay only had like 3 or 4 Archons at his main base, and sorry, at his at that place where they are right now. And if by any chance, because this base is totally useless, so he didn't really need to save it. So if he didn't save it, he used his whole army to focus on those small things. Then basically he would have been able to kill those 4 Archons without losing that much, and that would have made Stork's army a lot. That would have reduced Stork's army to what he had at the expansion, and basically that would have made GGPlay do a lot better in this game. And that if GGPlay loses this, he could have won it just because if he did that. And yeah, that was a bad mistake on him to save his own base, because that base was totally useless. And did he make more? Oh no, now he's recalling everything. He's ferrying everything down there again. And I guess that's smart.
What he might have been doing, he might have been just trying to save his just trying to pick off those troops, because the Archons were kind of by themselves and they didn't have. Because he was out of Storm and he was out of Maelstrom, so it was easier to pick off those Archons there on that island after the battle than it would be to pick them off like another time. So he might have been just trying to kill those armies while he had the chance. And I don't know, maybe that's what he was thinking.
Well, yeah, but they were on the island, so they were kind of stuck there. I know he had the other recall, except if he attacked those 4 Archons there, there's no... well, I guess he still could have recalled back to his own main land army and then supported it there, except I'm like 80% sure it would have been smarter for him to lose that island, because that was completely useless to him. It would have been smarter for him to lose that island and kill off whatever he could at that main base, and then let Stork deal with whatever he had left there. Because if you think of it, sure, that was a big gain on Stork's part, and he's gonna yeah, this is nothing big, believe me. He's just taking down the small units here. And yeah, oh, recall coming in here. Oh, okay, this might be big. Recall coming in here. I think that's every single Archon. And yeah, GGPlay's not gonna. Oh, he's gonna have to Nidus. He's gonna have to Nidus everything back. Oh, where's the Nidus Canal? Where is that Nidus Canal? That Nidus Canal better be beside the Sunkens. Yeah, it better be beside the Sunkens, because if it's not, then that'll be really, really bad. And I honestly don't even know where the starting positions were anymore. Oh wait, never mind. That is his main base, because the hive's there, obviously. Overlord just going to scout, and honestly, I think Stork should. I don't know if Stork should engage or not, because if he engages, there's no flank. He doesn't have to worry about it. Oh, wait. He might have to worry about a flank right now. This is Stork's only opportunity to attack, because... Is it his only opportunity to attack? I honestly don't know. I can't give an advantage to either player right now, because if Stork attacks, he can Nidus everything back. Except if he doesn't attack, then GGPlay is going to have all those units and Overlords, and he'd have to worry about a flank. And he
plays down Swarm!
Oh my god, Stork swarming all these...
Brilliant! Brilliant!
Oh my god! He's swarming.
He took
all
out
these,
the Nidus Canal. The Nidus Canal is dead. The Nidus Canal is dead. He's going to have to ferry his troops over with Overlords if he wants. And it looks like GGPlay is not going to try and save his main. GGPlay is going to hold out at the island base. He is giving up this base. Swarms everywhere. Stork has used those mind-controlled defilers to their full advantage and swarmed the hell out of GGPlay's base. If he did not have Swarm, he would have lost that engagement, because there was a ton of Sunkens, and Sunkens do a lot of damage to Archons. But using those Swarms, that was sheer, utter brilliance on Stork's part. Using Swarms to make sure the Sunkens didn't hurt his Archons at all. And of course, buildings aren't affected by a Swarm. You can still attack them under Swarm. So he was able to walk through and clean that up. And so GGPlay has just that island expansion left. That's all he has left. And it's just going to be a matter of whether GGPlay can hold that island or not. And did Stork lose his Arbiter?
Yeah, he did lose his Arbiter, but that... Hold on, let me quickly talk about something else right now. Keep in mind, Stork only has 1 Templar with his army. Keep that in mind, because at pro game level, when the game comes down to this close, you can easily... Technically, a pro gamer can micro 1 Hydralisk to kill 1 Archon due to the range difference. And so that 1 Templar is going to be the difference, because if GGPlay can micro well enough to make all his Archons, all his Hydralisks not take a hit, well, they obviously might take a hit, but like not take that many hits by the Archons, because the Archons do have less range, then maybe he will win with. Obviously, Stork has more. If it just came down to like, if it
Oh.
was computers,
Oh.
yeah, if it was just
Stork's
two
making
computers
more
versus each
units from his
other, then
Stargates.
yeah, that's true. He's probably making orbiters. I honestly can't tell what he's making because I don't know how much minerals he has. But yeah, oh, he's gonna come. Is he gonna come in? I don't know if he's gonna come in. He might. It doesn't matter if he uses those D-webs because if he uses D-webs, he's not really committing anything because he can recharge the energy. So it's not like it's an early game scenario where if you D-web, you have to go in because you're really committing with the energy. But yeah, okay, yeah, orbiter's made, and where is he getting these minerals from? I honestly don't know. This whole map is mined out,
I think
literally.
he saved them
Every
up. I
last
think he saved
expansion.
them up.
Yeah, he might have saved them up, I guess, but I don't know. I can't say if it was smart or bad on his part, because technically you're not supposed to save up minerals, because that's not smart. Except obviously these pro gamers know more than I do. Except he saved it up maybe because then there was absolutely no way that GGPlay was able to kill those arbiters because they were in mineral form, and there's obviously no way. And yeah, both pairs are just gonna stay. And Scourge is staying here. They're just chilling. I don't even know why they're patrolling. They might as well put like a sign on top of them saying chilling. And yeah, they're not doing anything. And oh my god, so both players just waiting for the other person to make a move. And both players, I can't even call them scared enough to make a move because this late game, neither player, you can't call them being scared. It's just like, yeah, they just they can't make a move because neither player knows. GGPlay can definitely not make a move. If GGPlay makes a move, that'll be his loss because Stork has a bigger army, so it's up to Stork to make the move. And yeah, obviously if Stork has a bigger army, it's up for him to make the move. And he's probably going to be the one recalling the island expansion, and that's going to be where this game this game comes down to. And 2 Templar, keep that in mind, 2 Templar, that's 6 Storms. 6 Storms can easily take out every single high. Yeah, okay. I'm going to call this game right now. Stork won this. 1 recall in the island expansion, and then 6 Storms plus all those Archons. Yeah, there's no way GGPlay can ever win against that. So I'm going to call this Stork's game right now, except I'm not going to say anything can happen because the odds of GGPlay winning this is extremely little. Sadly enough, well, I guess I'm actually rooting for Stork to win this because, and look, you can see his keyboard right now. His APM is like as bad as mine right now because he absolutely has nothing to do, and yeah, that's kind of an insult to me. And he's using his probes. I honestly think he's gonna bring his probes to the attack because he has absolutely nothing else to do with them, and I can guarantee he's bringing his probes to attack. Oh my god, that's so funny. He is gonna bring his probes to attack. Stork is a true pimp right now. He is gonna bring his probes to attack. Oh god, this is utter well, it's not genius, but like, this is humor for us. This is comedy for us right now. But this is the craziest game you guys have ever seen. And you guys keep in mind this video is only 2 minutes, 3 minutes longer. Well, this actual game and Observer coming in, nothing big. So this game, someone's gonna have to make a move really quickly. And Stork, and okay, yeah, here, Molchap, talk about what Stork's gonna do right now.
Yeah, here we go. He's setting up for that recall. It looks like he might even be trying for 2 recalls at the same time, recalling from both, because that clump is a little bit too big to get all of his units in one recall. So he's going to try and get both clumps, one with each recall, I think is what he's probably going to do. And he's got a Defiler in there too. So after he lays down swarms, he can also use the Defiler to, I'm sorry, after he lays down Storm, wait, did I say Storm? Anyway, he can put down Dark Swarm too, which will basically own everything on there because he doesn't have a single Zergling in that entire base. He's just got all Scourges and stuff like that. And it looks like, yeah, it's all going to be about the attack. And basically there's no way GGPlay can win right now. The only thing he's hoping for is that he can defeat this attack and get a standoff or something like that. And oh, Stork sends his Corsairs one side to draw the Scourges. Recall goes off. 1 recall makes it, not the other one. Both of the Arbiters go down, but it's the Defiler did get in there. Swarm going off over a lot of stuff, and that Dark Swarm is basically going to make the difference. It makes it impossible for GGPlay to defeat those Archons with what he has in there. There is no way he can kill those Archons right now. And this is going to be it. He's going to get eliminated. Stork not even going for the forces. Going straight for the Sunken Colony. Eliminates GGPlay. Finally, an hour and 24 minutes later, Stork wins the game. Oh my goodness, that was ridiculous. That was so ridiculous. I want to see what Stork's going to do. He's probably too tired to even, you know, do a ceremony or anything like that. Man, that was flipping epic.
Oh yeah, Stork actually deserves the sword. I wouldn't be surprised. Stork just goes up there, makes up some random dance, and yeah, see Stork being a pimp right there. putting his hands over his head, doing whatever the hell. I don't even know what the hell he does there, but you know, whatever he does, I like. He's a pimp. Like you can't say anything to that. And yeah, Stork. Oh my God, that was crazy, and that is the craziest game ever. I am gonna have a good night's sleep tonight just dreaming about that game. Oh God, that's crazy.
That was ridiculous. We've been talking for an hour and a half, so there's not much more we can say anyways. This is Mole Trap. Thanks for listening.
I'm out too, guys. Peace out.